Now, for some of you that are listening, you may have not at this point discovered what your unique model is going to be for trading. And that's good. That's fine. There's no rush. This is a very important stage of your development because many students, not just mine, but anyone really that takes on the endeavor of trying to learn how to trade and speculate in these markets, they rush. And that tendency to feel impatient, it's overwhelming. It feels like if you don't do it right now, you're going to miss out entirely. And everybody else is at the party having fun, and you want to get there. Much like it was probably when you were younger and you were the last one to show up to the party. Your friends were waiting on you, and you would speed and run red lights and drive recklessly just to get there, just to find out that you really didn't miss anything yet. All the while incurring increased risks of damaging your own personal property and other people's property, and maybe your own and other people's lives and health. Well, in trading is no different, because there's two main motivators in this world: sex and money. They are the two strongest influences over the human mind. And while I'm not going to be talking about sex in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about the influence of money and how it affects your ability to trust a model and how we can master it so that way you can trust knowing your model will deliver. One of the things that permeates the industry in terms of our community, we come across as a bunch of braggarts, a bunch of snooty individuals thinking that, we have what works and everything else doesn't work. It's superior to everything else, but there are other ways to make money. And the secret to making money is managing it well. Because as long as you don't risk too much and you stay in the game long enough, you can be profitable. I don't like that way of thinking. It just sounds like surviving. And I don't like the idea of promoting the idea that you should be thankful you just made it out alive in any trading day. And for some of you, perhaps most of you, probably feel that's exactly what it feels like when you endure a trading session and you get out without blowing your account. You get out without having a major drawdown, or get out with taking a loss at all, just getting the costs of commission covered. And you dodge that bullet. If you feel that way, if you apply what I'm going to talk about today, you'll be far less likely to feel that again. They're all normal things. They're all characteristics of a developing trader. But many times that developing trader wants to go out there too quickly, ill-prepared to navigate the financial storms that these markets can create. The first topic I want to touch on is impatience. I kind of mentioned it briefly in the opening here, but I think that largely this is the biggest hurdle in front of every trader. When I first started talking about Forex in Baby Pip's forum, one of the first things I mentioned to anyone that would be willing to listen or read what it was I was sharing is you're going to need a lot of patience. And for the old hats in here that have been with me since then, that's true. I said you're going to require